The philosopher Dua Lipa once said, "One kiss is all it takes to fall in love with me." And now in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, just one Tera Raid is all it takes to catch a Shiny Rayquaza. Shiny Rayquaza. That's what we're gonna get. We might even easily solo it. I'm not gonna preview Rayquaza right now. I already made a full video preview, so if you want the full nitty-gritty preview, 18 minutes of yap, go check it out. Maybe it's up there, maybe not. Just little housekeeping. The event runs from Thursday, December 19th at 7 Eastern Time until January 5th at 7 Eastern Time. I'm gonna make a video. You can catch multiple because it's one per save file, but you can have multiple save files. But again, that video will come out after the event starts. And again, join me on stream or don't. It's not up to me. Here are the 6 big, beautiful builds featured in this video I'm making one day before the Rayquaza raids start. If you're watching this during the Rayquaza raids, check out my other videos for the full step-by-step guides and instructions. The builds that you see in this video, the stats I'm gonna show aren't gonna exactly match the ones in the description. Defer to the description. I didn't put together these builds fully. The purpose of this video is to get the wheels turning on some excellent group raid builds, potentially solo. But I do find solo builds more difficult to predict until we know the moveset. But all that word salad getting said, let's walk through each of these builds and ask, why might this Pokemon be a great choice to take down Rayquaza? Up first, we have our first Tera Ice counter, that's Avalugg. It's gonna be an attacker in group raids, potential solo. Avalugg will struggle if Rayquaza is a mixed attacker or focused on special attacking. Why Avalugg? Because it has that natural incredible defensive bulk, and if Rayquaza is mostly or exclusively a physical attacking Pokemon, we're going to be able to tank hits, power up with Curse, and hit for big boy damage with Avalanche. Avalanche has its power doubled from 60 to 120 if it attacks second, and it has negative priority. So pretty much the goal here is to just tank hits from Rayquaza, not get one hit knocked out, and then hit for massive damage with Avalanche. After we charge our Tera Orb with Chilling Water, or we want to be aggressive Crunch for the 30% chance to drop the target's defense. Curse, that's going to increase our physical bulk and how much damage we can do. Ability, we can go Ice Body, just in case we raid with someone that's going to get rid of Airlock and put up Snow, but it probably doesn't really matter. So Avalugg will be fun as a group attacker, again, if and only if Rayquaza isn't going crazy with those special attacks. Next is another Tera Ice counter, but it is more of a mixed supporter. It's going to use that Shell Bell held item for some recovery, but the reason we're using it is because of its water and ice typing. That water typing, just like Cloyster in my previous video, makes it so steel type moves aren't going to be super effective against Lapras, until we Terrasilize, of course. Lapras also has some solid natural bulk, high HP, solid enough special defense and defense, and it has a really useful set of support moves. Right now for my build, I love Chilling Water. I'm expecting Rayquaza to be Dragon Dancing, raising its attack. We can check that with Chilling Water. We can lower its accuracy a little bit with Muddy Water. Not as good as Mud Slap, but I'll take the 30% chance to lower the accuracy after some Chilling Waters, of course. Then we have Reflect to boost the physical bulk of all our allies, and Life Dew to keep them nice and healed. You'll notice my Lapras' ability is now Shell Armor, but if you rewind 10 seconds, you'll see it was Water Absorb. Water Absorb's not going to help out, but I already recorded that part. Oops. Shell Armor's better though, because then we don't have to worry about any shenanigans with critical hits. We can freely lower Rayquaza's attack to -6 with Chilling Waters, and we don't have to worry about just taking a massive hit because, as we all know, critical hits ignore any negative stat changes to the user or any pro stat changes on the target. So let's say our defense is +6, we get hit with a critical hit, we don't get that benefit. Critical hits, very scary. And there is no lucky chance in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so the only way to prevent it is an ability like Shell Armor. Up next is the crown jewel of this video, and the Pokemon that I think is going to end up being the best Pokemon to easily solo 5-star Rayquaza, Clefairy. Why Clefairy? It's a fairy type with the ability Unaware. Pretty sure Rayquaza is going to spam Dragon Dance. If it doesn't, you can come back here and laugh at me. But Dragon Dance is going to raise Rayquaza's attack to the moon. With Unaware, we really don't care. So there's a lot of different ways we can go ahead and build our Clefable. Right now, this is a mixed support for group raids. Draining Kiss is going to be the key because we're going to deal base power of 50 damage, and we're going to heal 75% of our HP, so most of the game going back to full. Metronome, that's going to power up Draining Kiss by 20% every time we use it, over capping at a 100% gain. So later in the raid, Draining Kiss will have a base power of 100, higher than Moonblast's base power of 90. Cosmic Power to raise our defense and special defense if we want to go a little defensive. Life Dew to heal our allies for group raids, maybe we want that. Otherwise, you could go Calm Mind to increase our attack power. You could go Cosmic Power and Calm Mind, probably for solos. We have Protect for the one turn that Unaware is not active. So this could be key for solos, maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. You could be watching this in the future. Maybe it doesn't matter. But why? All right, so the one turn our ability is negated, we'll throw up Protect, because otherwise Unaware won't work for that turn that our ability is negated, and we could get hit for some massive, massive damage if we let our Rayquaza just hang it at +6 attack. But the moveset will depend on your needs. Are you trying to easily solo? Or are you trying to do well in group raids? Clefairy is probably your answer. Ice Rider Calyrex. This Pokemon rocks. This Pokemon has a lot of stats. This Pokemon has a very high attack. And it has an incredible signature move, Glacial Lance. It's gonna do 1,000,000 damage, especially after you use your lance after dancing with your sword. Charge our orb with some Snarl, sure. That means we'll survive Rayquaza's special attacks if it wants to use something like Dragon Pulse or whatever. Iron Defense if we're afraid of Iron Head or something else. But yeah, I mean, if you have an Ice Rider Calyrex hanging around, I throw it together for group raids, give it the Shell Bell for some recovery. Yeah, if you played Sword and Shield, this is gonna probably be a nice, great group raid build. I don't know for solos, but it's strong. Horse is strong. But the one thing maybe stronger than Horse, that is Mew. Come on, we used it for Mewtwo. It learns all the moves. It has everything we want. So why Mew? Because it learns all the moves. So my dream moveset right here. Draining Kiss to deal damage, taking that from Clefairy. But we can do a lot of damage with Acid Spray. We can get Rayquaza's special defense down. We can raise our own special attack. So we can do a lot of damage. And right now I have Mud Slap. I think Rayquaza is going to be a little mixed attacker. You know, it's going to have some special attack moves, maybe Dragon Pulse. Then some mostly physical attacking moves. So right now I have Mud Slap. That, if Rayquaza misses the attack, it's not going to damage us. Will we survive like this? Maybe. I don't know. If so, we can use something like Struggle Bug or Chilling Water. We need to lower whatever. But right now, going in Mud Slap, lower the accuracy. Acid Spray, Nasty Plot. This might do 2,000,000 damage with Draining Kiss. And listen, the stats are solid enough all around. I really just like Mew because of the moveset. Metronome held item, again, with the Draining Kiss. It's going to be fun. I don't know if it can solo, maybe, but you probably do have a Mew, because if you're still playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in December 2024, you are probably playing for the Mewtwo raids. Or at least you have a Mew from Pokemon Home. But yeah, Mew. And same with Fairy Tera Arceus. I could have put this on this list. Like, there's some of you that have done every 7-star Tera raid with Arceus, so I'm preaching to the choir. Do a lot of damage. Acid Spray, Judgment, it just works. And you know what else just works? My big, beautiful bridge. Look at that, Archuladon. So why Archuladon? So and I'm not even using a super effective Tera type. I'm gonna go Fighting Tera because Body Press, Archuladon really do be that strong. Look at that, the special defense though, muy pequeño, not very good. So if Rayquaza uses Dragon Pulse, you can probably not use the bridge. But for whatever reason, if Rayquaza doesn't have Dragon Pulse, and we don't have to really worry about taking super effective special attacking dragon damage, that was a mouthful, then Archuladon, because its defense is huge, stamina will raise its defense every time we're hit, so we don't have to worry about just manually raising our defense. We can do Focus Energy to just get extra critical hits every time. Rock Smash to lower the target's defense, well, at least like a coin flip 50-50 shot of it, and then Body Press. So you might already have this made. Its Body Press has been really usable in a lot of the recent Tera raids, so depending on the moveset, you might not have to make anything new, and I love working smarter, not harder. Let me know in the comments what Pokemon you are building to take down Rayquaza, and make sure to check back with the channel during the Rayquaza events for some raiding streams and to see what builds end up actually working. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like, leaving a comment, or using draining kiss on that subscribe button for more DanSquared. Thanks for watching and happy Rayquaza season.